Ever seen something like 2x squared plus 3x minus x squared plus 4x plus 8 and thought, what am I supposed to do with this? You're not alone. The secret is knowing which parts actually go together. Once you spot that, simplifying the whole expression becomes way easier. Let me show you how.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to Automatic, where we accelerate learning, master the basics, and make math automatic.
First, let's define what we mean by simplifying algebraic expressions. Simplifying an algebraic expression means rewriting it in a shorter, cleaner, and easier to work with form by combining like terms and performing any arithmetic operations. The goal is to make the expression simpler while keeping it equivalent to the original. Before we dive into simplifying, let's talk about some key terms you'll need to know. A term is basically a single part of an algebraic expression. It can be a few different things. It could be a constant. For example, in 5x squared minus 3x squared plus x minus 7, negative 7 is a constant term. It could also be a variable. For example, in the same expression, x is a term. It could also be a number multiplied by a variable. For instance, in the same expression, 5x squared, negative 3x squared, and x are all terms with numbers multiplied by variables. Note that x has an implied coefficient of 1. Each term includes its sign, whether positive or negative. So in 5x squared minus 3x squared plus x minus 7, the terms are 5x squared, negative 3x squared, x, and negative 7. Notice that the minus sign in front of 3x squared is part of the term. It's not just the number 3x squared by itself. Similarly, the minus sign in front of 7 is a part of it. It's not just the number 7 by itself. In an algebraic expression, terms are separated by addition. Subtraction is really just adding a negative term. That helps us keep track of each term's sign whenever we combine them. Next, let's talk about like terms. These are terms that have exactly the same variable or variables raised to the same exponent or exponents. Only the coefficient can be different. For example, in 5x squared minus 3x squared plus x minus 7, 5x squared and negative 3x squared are like terms because they both have x squared. Finally, unlike terms are terms that do not have the same variable or variables and exponent or exponents. For example, in 5x squared minus 3x squared plus x minus 7, 5x squared and x are unlike terms because the exponents are different. Let's see some examples. Let's simplify 2x cubed plus 7x cubed. Both terms have x cubed, so they are like terms. We just add their coefficients. 2 plus 7 equals 9. Then we keep the same variable with its exponent, so the simplified expression is 9x cubed. Next, we have 8y plus 3 minus 5y plus 6. First, we group the like terms. For the y terms, 8y minus 5y equals 3y. For the constants, 3 plus 6 equals 9. So the simplified expression is 3y plus 9. Now, let's look at an expression with two variables. 24xy minus 15x minus 17xy plus 36x. First, combine the xy terms. 24xy minus 17xy equals 7xy. Then, combine the x terms. Negative 15x plus 36x equals 21x. So, the simplified expression is 7xy plus 21x. Finally, here's another two-variable expression. 12a squared b plus 23ab minus a squared b minus 11ab plus 8. We combine terms carefully. For the a squared b terms, 12a squared b minus a squared b equals 11a squared b. For the AB terms, 23AB minus 11AB equals 12AB. The constant 8 has no variables, so it does not match either group, which makes it an unlike term, and it stays separate. So the simplified expression is 11a squared b plus 12ab plus 8. Here's a quick way to remember how to simplify expressions. Let's call it the CCC trick. The first C stands for coefficients. Add the coefficients of the terms that have the same variable or variables with the same exponents. The second C stands for constants. Combine any constants. If none can be combined, leave them unchanged. The third C stands for combine. Reassemble all simplified terms into a single expression. Now, let's look at a common mistake that students sometimes make. Here's the expression, 3x squared plus 4x. A wrong way to simplify it is 3x squared plus 4x equals 7 cubed. Notice what happened here. Some students try to combine the coefficients and also the exponents. They added 3 and 4 to get 7 and mistakenly thought x squared plus x equals x cubed. This is incorrect. In algebra, we never add exponents when we are adding like terms. Adding exponents only happens when we multiply with the same base, not when we are adding or subtracting them. That's why this method is wrong. The correct way is to leave the terms separate, which means that the given expression is already in simplified form. Notice that one term is an x squared term and the other is an x term. Their variables, or more specifically, their exponents are different, so they cannot be combined. So remember, when simplifying expressions, first, break the expression into individual terms and remember to include each term's sign. Then, combine only the like terms, those with the same variable or variables and exponents or exponents. Finally, leave unlike terms separate. They cannot be combined. Keeping these steps in mind will make simplifying any algebraic expression much easier. Now it's your turn. Try to solve the expression from the beginning challenge. 2x squared plus 3x minus x squared plus 4x plus 8. Pause the video if you want to try it first. Ready? Let's check. First, combine the x squared terms. 2x squared minus x squared equals x squared. Next, combine the x terms. 3x plus 4x equals 7x. Finally, the constant is 8, which stays as it is. So, the final answer is x squared plus 7x plus 8. Got it? Well done! If not, that's okay.
It's all gonna be okay.
Keep practicing and soon simplifying expressions will be automatic. Here's a quick recap. Simplifying algebraic expressions means rewriting them in a shorter, cleaner form by combining like terms. A term can be a constant, a variable, or a number multiplied by a variable. Each term includes its sign, and in an expression, terms are separated by a plus sign. Remember, subtraction is just adding a negative term. Like terms are terms with the same variable or variables and exponent or exponents. Only like terms can be combined, and like terms stay separate. Now for your final challenge, simplify this expression in the comments. 6x squared plus 8 plus 5x squared minus x minus 4. I'll be checking the answers, so drop yours below and let's see who gets it right.